How's it, grade 10s? Today we're going on to multiplication and division of fractions, working from slides 9 to 13. Okay, so before we go into this, what I need you guys to know is whenever you get these things, you need to factorize the numerator and the denominator if you can, okay? And I will show you with some examples now. So example 1. They're asking us to simplify 3x over y multiplied by 2y over 6. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at numerators and denominators separately. So I'm going to look at this numerator here, 3x. And as you can see, there's nothing we can do with that. It's just 3x. With the y, nothing we can do. For this numerator, 2y, nothing we can do. And then for this denominator, nothing we can do. So for this one, we can't really factorize. But what I am going to look for is I'm going to look for cross cancellation. For example, y will cancel with y. 3 will go into itself once and into there twice. And then the 2 will cancel there and cancel there. Okay? So what we're left with is at the top here, we've got x times 1, which is just x, over 1, so this was a 1. 1 times 1 is just 1, so our final answer is just x. Okay, if we look at example 2, we've got 2ab squared over 3c divided by b over 6a squared c. Now, grade 10s, before I even look at factorizing or anything like that, remember, if you are dividing by a fraction, I want you guys to tip and times. So what that means is this one stays the same. So we've got 2ab squared over 3c. I'm going to tip this one, so it becomes 6a squared c over b. And as soon as I tip that, this changes to a times. So tip and times. All right. Now, if we look at numerators and denominators separately, this we can't factorize, can't factorize, can't factorize, can't factorize. So now my next step is to look for cross cancellation. So 3 can go into itself once, 3 can go into 6 twice. We've got c will cancel with the c. This b will cancel with one of these b's, so we're left with the b there. And that looks like it's been cancelled. Okay, so equals. Now, numbers with numbers, guys. 2 times 2 is 4. A times a squared. Now remember, if your bases are the same and you're multiplying, you add the exponents. So this has got a secret 1 there. So this would be a to the power of 1 plus 2. Okay, so we've dealt with those. And that's all we're left with at the top. So at the bottom, we've just got 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Now I can simplify. So 4, this will give me a cubed all over 1. Okay, we look at example 3. Okay, example 3. We've got 3x over x minus 2 divided by 3x squared plus 3x over x squared minus 4. Okay, now before I do anything, I need to tip and times this because I'm dividing by a fraction. So we get 3x over x minus 2. Tip this one. And this changes to a times. Now what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for things that I can factorize. And remember, we treat numerator and denominator separately. So 3x, I can't really factorize that. X minus 2, can't. So this one will stay 3x over x minus 2 multiplied by. Here we have x squared minus 4. So if you remember, this is a difference of 2 squares. So I factorize that, x plus 2, x minus 2 over. 3x squared plus 3x. This is common factor. So I take out my 3x and I'm left with x plus 1. Now we look for anything that can cancel. So this entire x minus 2 will cancel with that entire x minus 2. This entire 3 with the 3, the x with the x, they cancelled. And what are we left with? We are left with x plus 2 over x plus 1. Now, grade 10s, do not make this mistake and cancel that x with that x. Okay, I see it every year. Do not do that. You cannot cancel across pluses and minuses. If you have a look here, I canceled the entire x minus 2 with an x minus 2. Okay, I didn't just go cancel that x with that x. These cannot be cancelled. Okay, that is your final answer. Right, grade 10. What I would like you to do on WhatsApp is just to send me a little penguin, emoji penguin for me, please. Thanks. Okay, so homework is exercise 1.22, please. Thank you.